Hi guys, it's Lena and welcome back to Lena's Reading Corner. So we are currently reading The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane, and we are about to set forth on a new journey with Edward's new company that has picked him up. It is a homeless man named Bull and his dog Lucy. And so since they are homeless and they're hobos, they have nowhere to go. So they're always just on the move and traveling. So let's see what this new kind of adventure Edward's about to take in chapter 13. They traveled on foot. They traveled in empty rail cars. They were always on the move. But in truth, said Bull, we are going nowhere. That, my friend, is the irony of our constant movement. Edward rode in Bull's bedroll, slung over Bull's shoulder with only his head and ears sticking out. Bull was always careful to position the rabbit so that he was not looking down or up, but instead forever looking behind him at the road they had just traveled. At night, they slept on the ground under the stars. Lucy, after her initial disappointment about Edward being unfit for consumption, took a liking to him and slept curled up beside him. Sometimes she even rested her muzzle on his china stomach, and the noises she made in her sleep, whimpering and growling and chuffing, resonated inside Edward's body. To his surprise, he began to feel a deep tenderness for the dog. So, like when he was with the last family, he is starting to feel connected to the people who have intercepted him. During the night, while Bull and Lucy slept, Edward, with his ever-open eyes, stared up at the constellations. He said their names, and then he said the names of the people who loved him. He started with Abilene, and then went to Nellie and Lawrence, and from there to Bull and Lucy. And then he ended again with Abilene. Abilene, Nellie, Lawrence, Bull, Lucy, Abilene. See, Edward told Pellegrina, I am not like the princess. I know about love. So he knows that people love him, and he's realized that now, but he hasn't quite come to the fact that he loves them too. So we're still waiting for him to realize that. There were times too when Bull and Lucy gathered around a campfire with other tramps. Bull was a good storyteller and an even better singer. Sing for us, Bull, the men shouted. Bull sat with Lucy leaning against his leg, and Edward balanced on his right knee, and he sang from somewhere deep inside him. Just as Edward could feel Lucy's whimpers and growls resonate through his body at night, he could also feel the deep, sad sounds of Bull's songs move through him. Edward loved it when Bull sang, and he was grateful to Bull too, for sensing that a dress was not the right kind of clothing for Edward. Malone, said Bull one night, it's not my desire to offend you or to comment negatively on your choice of garb, but I'm forced to tell you that you stick out like a sore thumb in that princess dress. And also, again, with no wish to offend you, the dress has seen better days. Nellie's beautiful dress had not fared well at the dump or in its subsequent ramblings with Bull and Lucy. It was so torn and dirty and full of holes it barely resembled a dress anymore. I have a solution, said Bull, and I hope that it meets with your approval. He took up his own knit stocking cap and cut a big hole in the top of it and two small holes on the side of it, and then he took off Edward's dress. Look away, Lucy, he said to the dog. Let's not embarrass Malone by staring at him at his nakedness. Bull slid the hat over Edward's head and pulled it down and poked his arms through the smaller holes. There you go, he said to Edward. Now you just need some pants. The pants Bull made himself, cutting up several red handkerchiefs and sewing them together so that they formed a makeshift covering for Edward's long legs. Now you have a proper outlaw look, said Bull, standing back to admire his work. Now you look like a rabbit on the run. So now Edward is getting used to his new life with Bull and Lucy, and he is even starting to dress like them because Bull has given him a new outfit. And he's starting to like his new life. So let's see what happens next to Edward Tulane in chapter 14. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to check out my videos, you can see what comes next.